Alright, welcome back to Squarebit. We're going to start with a first of many how-to videos on how to use the application Squarebit, starting with the dashboard. So you're going to log in, everybody's going to log in with their mobile devices, their tablets, their desktops. Everybody's going to come to the dashboard, which is the first screen, as we can see on the left menu bar here. And the idea is to give every worker, employee, manager, admin person within the company the idea of what they need to do to maintain compliance with the health and safety system as outlined by your company. So starting off, you get your company logo at the top, your notifications. Notifications start talking about any messages that have been shared by your admin team or your management team that they want everyone to know. This is your user right here, or our menus on the left. And here we see my assignments for, in this case, as selected for the week. In the case of this company, I've been told that I need to do a field level hazard assessment once per day throughout the week. Light blue is showing that I've not completed those assignments yet. Green is showing that they are complete. If I had an assignment in draft status, it would show partially completed, and I would need to finish that off. If I wanted to do an exemption, exemptions are good for if you're away that day, if you were sick, if you had an unplanned absence, you weren't working that day. You could put in an exemption and explain why you would have missed that assignment that day. Squarebit overall likes to track the compliance against having different assignments completed. Overall, building a compliance report, which we'll show in a future demo or tutorial, sorry. But you can see that on the calendar here if you've logged an exemption. If you've missed an entry, it would go to red. And let's say your admin team or your management team didn't really fully agree with why you missed that shift or that assignment, you would see the red with a crosshatch in it. Recent form entries, this is for admin and manager level. You can see entries done by your company as a whole. We click on more, we can start going deep diving into a much more detailed list. These are good to look at because we do audits in Squarebit, and as you can see here, you got audited forms. This means that the admin or management team has accepted that the form is completed properly. In scenarios like this where you see the rejections, and employees can see these rejections, you can see in this case nothing checked off for the issue noted, not Brad G, or cannot sign off. This is indicating that Brad G needs to complete the form, not someone else. But these comments can be shared from the admin team directly to the field. Overall, we're trying to eliminate the amount of times a administrator needs to make a phone call or a text referral or a follow-up email outside of the app. We're trying to keep it self-contained so that the employees can get direct feedback, the admin team can get direct feedback, and everybody can provide feedback directly through the application. We'll go back to the dashboard. These are all our recent entries. I can create a quick report for compliance. And we can start seeing again how employees are doing against the amount of assignments they've been given. So we've got a bunch of employees here that haven't been filling out their driver's dailies in this case. We got individuals here that haven't been doing their heavy equipment inspections. More heavy equipment inspections been missed. And we start getting into compliant entries where these gentlemen, for example, are starting to hit their target entries for their weeks or months, whatever's been assigned to them. But this compliance report really starts building the case that the health and safety system is being followed accurately. And if it's not, you know exactly where to go and who to talk to. Go back to the dashboard. Ooh, went back too far. My apologies. Go back to the dashboard. The other thing you can do is you can create a custom report. This is actually jumping into another tab, so we'll cover this later on. But the overall gist of this is you can start targeting specific users, start targeting specific form types, date ranges, and the goal of this is really to start narrowing down if a user is continuously having an issue with compliance and not doing their assignments. You can start generating the case for maybe for more training, maybe potentially some disciplinary action, but actually having a case against them to say you're missing these forms at these frequencies, this is what the company requires to be done, and it gives you the backup you need to assist in that conversation. That for today is the dashboard. If anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out to our support emails. But we look forward to seeing you in future tutorials. Thank you.